This examination is not for the weak hearted anymore. This examination demands a lot from you, and you should be ready for it. Maybe in future you might require plan B, and that is the reason you should focus on the graduation as well. Sachin Tendulkar not became Sachin Tendulkar because he was reading some books how to become Sachin Tendulkar. He basically got into the field. He practiced those shots day in and day out. So your preparation should not be about getting filtered, right? Now your preparation should be about getting through main examination. Hey, this examination is more about discipline and consistency than about intelligence. Hello learners and welcome to PW Only IS. Today we are going to talk about UPSC and especially to those who are just out of class 12th and going to prepare for this examination. Also, before we get into this, let me tell you, this Prelims 2025, either you have seen the paper or you must have heard about it, and definitely the paper is an eye-opener for everyone, even for the faculties and for the students, for everyone. This was very challenging paper, very tough paper. In fact, it is being deemed as one of the toughest paper we have ever seen. And also a lot of questions in Prelims 2025 were very challenging, and in fact the right word is absurd. A lot of questions were absurd. A lot of questions were not falling into the ambit of the syllabus preached by UPSC CSE. And somewhere it means that if you are planning to prepare for this examination, you need to prepare for such googly. You need to prepare for such fire. You need to be thorough. You need to have very, you can say, deep understanding of the topics, or you can say mains understanding of the topics. The surface level understanding or the factual understanding is not good enough. So if you are now, after class 12th or whenever, if you are now deciding that you'll be preparing for the upcoming attempts, upcoming examinations, then please, this examination is not for the weak hearted anymore. This examination demands a lot from you, and you should be ready for it. Yes. So today we are talking about, we'll be discussing a 3-year plan, especially for those who are preparing for 2029. So today's discussion is basically about the students who are just out of class 12th, who are entering the graduation phase or the engineering phase, and are going to prepare for the prelims examination, or basically the main examination, UPSC CSE 2029. One of the very important learning right now what we have is that there is nothing like prelims preparation. You will have to go for prelims come mains preparation. It has to be integrated approach. At PW, we had always preached about it. We have always, gone for integrated approach only. We had never taught prelims, or you can say only prelims or something. We had always taught whatever is required for main and prelims both. So it was always the integrated discussion. We will continue with it. And same is going to be into the Prarambh batch. So let me tell you also about Prarambh batch. So Prarambh 2029. Prarambh 2029. A lot of you had asked for it in my last discussion. There were a lot of comments about new Prarambh batch, and let me tell you a few things about the new Prarambh batch, and then we'll start with the planner which is required for the 2029 students. So Prarambh 2029. So this batch will be starting from 22nd of June. So you still have got time to think about your decision, why you want to prepare for UPSC CSE, or is it going to be the choice for you? You really want to do it or not? So you still have like 20 days with you, and you need to decide that. Also, this particular batch which we are discussing right now is English batch, and as I said, it is all integrated. This batch is not only about prelims, but prelims, mains, and interview, all three. So here what we are going to do in the first year. In the first year will be about building your foundation. We'll be taking up NCRTs, class 6 to 12th NCRT, so that you have grasp on the basics. Yes, a lot of time students are studying history on the surface level and stories and all, but they don't have command on the chronology. They don't have command on the essence, and a lot of prelims questions were on the essence this time. Yes, and also it is very important. It is very important to have that command. So one whole year we will be dedicating to building up your foundation, building up your basics and all, so that you are ready for anything. You have a very strong foundation in history, geography, polity, economy, all the base subjects, and then you can build over it. Yes. Second Second year will be about the, you can say, the foundation, or you can say one level up. It will be about you know, standard discussion about all these subjects: history, geography, polity, economy. Second year also includes CSAT discussion and essay discussion, along with mains require your answer writing skills. You need to develop this skill. This is a skill set, and this will take some time to develop. So second year is the right spot where now you have enough content, you have basic understanding, or you can say full-fledged understanding of the subjects, and you are ready to write mains answer. You are ready to practice the mains answer, and gradually you will get the hang of it. Gradually you will be pro into it. So this will require a lot of practice. So that is the reason in second year itself, CSAT and answer writing both will start. Essay writing will also start. The purpose is, the reason is, this time CSAT paper was also very tough. A lot of students, you know, who are qualifying first paper are actually failing into CSAT paper. So let's not underestimate CSAT. Let's understand that CSAT is also dangerous. We can't afford to fail into CSAT. After all the hard work we did in 1, 2, 3 years, and then we failed into CSAT, that is really troubling. That will actually, you know, not let you sleep for so many days. So it is very important to have command on CSAT. At least you can say basic start should be there in the second year itself, and then you can keep on practicing so that you don't fail into CSAT examination. Let's not have this case कि हाँ, you are passing into the first paper in prelims but failing into the second paper. And then the third year is all about practice. It is all about practicing for prelims, practicing for answer writing, practicing for main, and optional as well. So you will have enough time to basically build upon your optional. You will have enough time for practice answer writing, practice for mock tests, prelims and mains both, and again double down on the current affair. So third year will make you pro. Yes, so gradually starting from the foundation, then you know, all the advanced topics, and then here you will practice enough to become pro, and we'll be there with you. Yes, and we'll be there in all the three year with you, and we'll design the whole content. We'll basically handhold you through this phase. Yes. So Praram features, first of all, there are live NCERT, GS and CSAT classes. You'll also get personalized mentorship, then class notes, DPP and DMP. After every class, you'll get DPPs and all, right? And not only prelims practice, DPP is daily prelims practice and daily mains practice. So if you will practice daily, you will have command on answer writing and mock. Plus prelims plus mains test series with evaluation. You'll get mains test series as well, and your answers will be evaluated. You'll be given feedback, and you need to work upon that feedback. Then you'll also get UPSC wala book, all the book hard copies you'll be getting. Plus optionals are also included. All the, you know, subjects, optional subjects which we have will be given to you. The optionals are also included over here. Yes. Other than that, yes, you also get this officer's bag, officer's kit and all. All the books, officer's bag are also part of the package. Yes, 11 NCERT books plus 5 workbooks as well, so that you don't have to use soft copies, but you can make notes, you can highlight, you can make it dirty. Right now you can go as per your requirement. The 22 UPSC wala books will be also given to you in hard copies. And launch price right now is 29,000, and you can explore, definitely think about joining this batch ASAP. Yes, launch price and officer's bag are for the first 1,000 students only. So this is basically, you know, very limited. The officer's bag and officer's kit are very limited, and it will be given to first 1,000 students only. Yes, okay. So this was all about the batches. Let's get back. Yeah, okay. So even if you are going for self-study, yeah, or if you are planning for, let's say, 3 years along with your graduation and all, one thing before I go ahead is ki your graduation is also important. Yeah, your UPSC preparation, definitely it's important, but along with that, you must not miss on your graduation. There are a lot of things which you need to you can say focus. This is also your you can say plan B. Yeah, and maybe in future you might require plan B, and that is the reason you should focus on the graduation as well. So plan should be good enough where you have sufficient time for your classes, your examination, your whatever activities are happening in your college, your placement activity or whatever is happening, or even fest. So you should not miss on those activities, because also they are very important, not only for career, but also, you know, these are like one time thing in your life. So I would suggest ki, you know, it is not like you should not I don't want to use this word, but yes, it is not like you should not enjoy your college life, right? Like it's one time opportunity. Definitely you should enjoy your college life. Definitely college life should be, heart of the this whole 3 years and all. But along with it, it is possible, it is practical, it is feasible to prepare for UPSC CSC. And in 3 years, this is good enough time. And if you basically consistently do it, if you keep on doing it, practicing it, gradually growing, right, and gradually evolving, you will be you can say UPSC ready in 3 years. So here, definitely the syllabus can be completed in 1 year, and it's not like it cannot be completed in 1 year. But 3 years gives you enough chance to get it, get command over it, right? And get deep understanding over it, practice a lot, and become pro into this whole preparation. And then there are very high chances that it is good enough, it is, you can say, sufficient enough to get you qualified into the very very first attempt. This is something you need to plan. This is something you need to aspire for, that you are going to qualify into the very first attempt. Straight after graduation, you should make it. This is something you should, and we all should aspire for. Okay, so let us go ahead. So by the way, I'm Abhishek Srivastav. I'm core faculty UPSC PW on the IS, and I basically take up history and culture. Recently, this ancient and medieval Indian history book is also live, and I'm very thankful to God and all the students who are loving this book, giving a lot of positive feedback about the book, and I'm very happy that this book is now part of their preparation. Yes, so yes, and other than that, this is a Telegram channel. Please feel free to join, where I do share all the updates and, you can say, class material or PDF, whatever I want to share. So whatever I had to share, I basically share on this Telegram channel. So you can scan it and join. You can also search for @Abhishek_PW UPSC Wala. So let's get back. And now this is the book I'm talking about. So as we were discussing UPSC CSC, this time we have seen this prelims examination. This main examination of 2026 is still to unfold, right? Na ki we might skip a beat on this day as well. So yeah, the main examination, we are yet to see what UPSC is going to launch, or how they are going to surprise in the main examination, and then there will be interview. Yes, so these are the 3 stages. You need to prepare for, at least your major time should go for the preparation for first 2, not the third one, right? Third one, do not dream about the third one, don't dream about interview and all, right? It is waste of time. You will have enough time, right? And sufficient time, good enough time in the end to prepare for the interview. From the very very first day, do not dream of interview. Focus on the hard work. Focus on what you can control right now. Focus on how you are evolving and growing. Yes, so that is something you need to focus upon. So before I further get into the plan, I must tell you that, in my opinion, there is 3 ratna of UPSC. There are 3 important elements in UPSC CSC preparation. One is faith. The first important factor in UPSC preparation is faith. Yes, faith or belief. You need to believe yourself. You need to have confidence in you. You need to understand, you need to first of all trust yourself that yes, you will be able to do it. Second, you need to trust God as well. Yes, and you need to have this faith in the universe, in the God, or whatever God you believe into, that they are with you and they will support you into this preparation. Yes, there is no blocker, right? Neither you nor God nor destiny nor Kundali, nothing, right? And there is no blocker, and you are going to make it. So first thing which is required into this examination is full-fledged faith in yourself and your God, that yes, you are cut for it. You can definitely prepare well and get selected into UPSC CSC. Yes, the first thing is definitely faith. And if you are confident enough, the second important thing, which is now super important, is knowledge. Today, maybe the person who is watching this video is not good enough for UPSC CSC, but you will have to grow. You will have to become this person. Right? Today you might be this person who is so curious, eager, right? You want to learn and all. But one day, if you keep on doing this, if you keep on evolving, if you keep on learning, if you get better 1% one day per day, then gradually you will become this person. This will take a lot of hard work. This will require a lot of hard work, a lot of patience, right, and a lot of frustration, right? And there will be days when you'll be frustrated. There will be days when you'll be like, oh no, why I'm doing this, right? And maybe I should do something else with my life. A lot of days you'll be asking this question to yourself. Those days will come and you'll have to let them pass. It is okay, it is fine, because it's like this preparation will burn you, and once it will burn you, it will remake you. A new person will get out of this preparation. So to become that new person, you have to work very hard. You should not give up, right? And like whatever happens, you should not give up, you should not quit. It is going to be tough. This prelims paper is telling us that this is going to be tough. This is fire, and if you are planning to jump into it, then prepare yourself very well. This will burn you. Get ready to be burnt, get ready to be remade into something else. Your personality will be entirely different when you hear these toppers, right? And when you see their interview, especially their mock interviews or their podcast, you see entire different personality. That is not the personality of a new aspirant. Your personality and the personality of the topper is very different, entirely different. This sea change will happen if you go through this preparation very well. If you basically try to get shortcuts, if you are looking for some 1 day strategy, 5 day strategy, 6 month strategy, something, right now this will backfire. So do not go for these shortcuts and all. There is no shortcut. There is a simple path which is a straight line. Work very hard on these topics, or whatever the syllabus UPSC is preaching. Work hard on it, and gradually you will evolve. You will become that person who will get selected one day. So you will have to work hard for it, yes. So for that, of course, what you need is knowledge. You need to, top up yourself with a lot of content, with a lot of knowledge, and you need to assimilate that knowledge. Just watching the videos are not going to help. Yeah, and again, teacher is teaching, but you are not writing anything. You are not studying, on your own. There is no self-study, zero self-study. Then this knowledge is not going to, get updated. So knowledge is something, which will help you evolve. Yes. And the third important thing is action, and which is nothing but practice, a lot of practice. So you need to practice a lot. It is like if you really want to become Sachin Tendulkar, then you need to practice daily. Yeah, Sachin Tendulkar is not about theory. Sachin Tendulkar not became Sachin Tendulkar because he was reading some books how to become Sachin Tendulkar. He basically, got into the field. He practiced those shots day in and day out. Right now, he kept on practicing, and gradually one day he became god of cricket. He became Sachin Tendulkar. If you want to become something like that, if you really want to become that leader, you need to practice without question, without asking why am I practicing, because you are becoming that person. Right now, to become that person, this third stage is crucial. Without this third stage, without this third level of you can say ratna, you are not going to qualify. So you need to practice. Yes, yeah, you need to practice for prelims, mocks. You need to practice for main. Now this practice will help you can say, question your knowledge. This practice will tell you, what is your level, and do you need to improve your level or not, or how much you need to improve your level. This practice will tell you, maybe you think you are good in history, but maybe it is not the reality, right? And you have read stories, but you are not able to apply. Action or practice is about application of this knowledge. And if you are not able to apply, that means your knowledge is good enough. Go back, read again. Yes, so this practice will tell you, you need to revise. Revise what? Revise whatever you have studied. Right? Revise multiple times, n number of times, 50 times, and then practice again. Keep on practicing, keep on answer writing, and gradually this evolution will take place. Gradually you will become that person. If you just believe into this process and you just keep on reiterating, keep on practicing, keep on doing this again and again, you will evolve. Yes, and of course you need to believe in yourself. You need to keep on increasing the level of your knowledge, and you need to keep on practicing without getting tired, without burning out, without getting demotivated or frustrated and all. Motivation and all is like, it comes for seconds and then it is gone. So do not depend upon motivation, depend upon systems, create a schedule. Okay, this is the schedule I need to follow on the daily basis. I will keep on doing this without asking any questions. Yes, okay. So I hope you got this point. So let's go ahead. So again, you need to have a North Star metric. This is something where I want to reach. Yes. So that North Star metric, I'm giving it to you today. That North Star metric is rank 1. Yes, it might sound ambitious, it might sound arrogant, but that's okay. Ratana, it is perfectly fine. And you are not dreaming to become some clerk or something. You are now dreaming to become an IS officer, a DM or something, and then you need to have such high ambition. Yes. So the North Star metric is you need to prepare to become rank 1. If you try for rank 1, if your target is rank 1, maybe you will get rank 10 or rank 100 or rank 200. Even that is not the lost case. Even that is good enough. You will not be like, I have completely lost it. It is perfectly fine. And a rank 10 is also fine with us. Rank 20, 25, 100 is also fine with us. But our target should be, or your target should be rank 1. Now, how to become rank 1? There is a simple formula. If you get this, just forget this is rank 1. If you get these marks, you'll become rank 1, obviously, right? And like rank 1 is not about anything else. It is about scoring these marks. If you score these marks, it is good enough. Again, prelims will follow, but right now I want you to be mains ready. I want you to think about mains from the very first day. And if you compare the rank 1 copies or rank 1 mark sheet of last 3 years, you realize your target should be you need to score in essay somewhere around 115, 120. Yes, so here your target should be 120 or maybe 140, 150. Yes, even that is feasible. You can score like 140. Yeah, this is one target. Then there are 4 GS paper. First of all, let's talk about 3 GS papers. Or it's okay, you can talk about 4 GS papers. Okay, so let's talk about 4 GS paper. GS1 is history, geography, society. GS2 is polity, and mainly polity. GS3 is so many papers like environment, ethics, not ethics, environment, economy, then disaster management, science and tech. A lot of things are there in GS3. And because there are a lot of things in GS3, a lot of topics in GS3. So notice one thing. GS3, since there are a lot of topics, usually toppers are not scoring great in GS3. 95, 86, 103. It's okay. I don't have to score. You don't have to score 120 marks or 130 marks in every paper. It is fine. If this is tough, everybody will have a lower score, and that is okay. Right now, because this is a competition. There is not like for qualification you need 90% marks. It is not at all required. So out of 250, all these papers are out of 250. Out of 250, you see 95 is good enough to become rank 1. Yes. Then GS1 you see 104, 112, 111. That means roughly 110 marks. So 110 marks are good enough. Let's say 100 marks are good enough or 90 marks are good enough. Yes. Similarly 132, 125, 127. GS2 polity. And this is the reason, maybe because polity is so easy. UPSC has reduced the number of questions of polity in prelims paper because people are pro in polity, and everybody is scoring good marks in polity wala paper. GS2. You can also target like this. And here maybe you can target something like 120. Yeah, or 120, 130, whatever you want to target. Yes. And ethics is the paper which do not require a lot of, you can say, general study stuff. It is more about ethics, as the name says. Yeah, so see, people are scoring, and the toppers are scoring very high marks. All the toppers 143, 141, and this year it is 126. That means you can also target like 130, 140. So together, cumulatively, in these 4 papers, you need to score something like 470 marks. So 470 is good target over here, 470. This should be the target. So eventually you need to first of all think on these lines. You need to think about mains paper, GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4. Not like that you need to think about. And then you need to have, a target. Gradually you'll be finishing these topics and you'll be, getting these targets. So you'll be basically aiming for these targets. But from the very first day, your mindset should be towards main examination. Yes. Then optional paper. You need to select one optional paper. For example, let's say history optional. So there will be 2 papers from history optional 1, history optional 2. There will be 2 papers, and roughly close to 300 is good number. Yeah, so 308, then 289 and 292. This is a good score, close to 300. So target close to 300. If you get roughly 300 marks, this is good recipe to become rank 1. Yes, and if we slightly fail into our strategy, we will land up in rank 10 or rank 100 or rank 150 or 200 or something. Even then it is okay. Right now, aim for the moon, maybe you'll shoot the star. So it's okay to shoot the star as well. So by the way, that is not our target. Shooting the star is not the target. By chance, if we shoot the star, that's okay. Right now, our target is moon. Your target should be rank 1. You should aspire for becoming rank 1. So do let me know in the comment section, can you believe into this? I want to see it. And first of all, you need to believe. Right now, believe yourself. Do not think whether what people will say, what my father will say, what my all rishtadar and all will say, my chachi will say. That is not the case over here. It's about you. It's your preparation, not your chachi's preparation. If you believe it, right now, if you think you can, and if you think you can't, in both the cases you are right. So first of all, you need to think, yes, you can do it. And if you are so pro, right now, if you really get these scores, if you are that person who can score this much, yes, you can score around, let's say 850 to 890 marks, or around 900 marks. You see 899, 843, 867, anything about 850 is good enough. If you are scoring above 850 marks in your main examination, you are already through. Yes, or interview marks are not going to stop you. Interview marks will only decide the final rank. Whether it is going to be rank 1 or rank 2 or rank 10 or rank 20, that is the only thing UPSC is going to do. Yes, interview is going to do. So interview, see, all have scored same marks only, because they all are from the same, you can say, cutout. They have similar marks as well. So yes, they will be very well able to, you can say, project their knowledge, project their personality into the interview room. Yes, interview panel will get impressed if you have this much knowledge, and they will score you well. Also, in the end, you have like 3 months to prepare for interview, which is good enough, and you don't have to worry about interview today. And you have, interview preparation will start after 3 years. So forget about interview. You will get sufficient time, and interview is not the blocker. Yes, it is not at all the blocker. Blocker is prelims. Blocker is main examination score. So your target eventually, final selection is not prelims. Prelims is just about letting people go. Right? Let it just filtering out ki, okay, these 12,000, 13,000 will be appearing into main examination. Final selection is main examination only. So your preparation should not be about getting filtered. Right now, your preparation should be about getting through main examination. Yes. So if you score, let's say, more than 850 marks over here, you are through. And then you'll be scoring good in interview. All have scored almost similar marks. So around 1050, above 1050, if you scored, you will get rank 1. That there are very high chances you'll be in a single digit rank, and this is something you need to target about. Yeah, again, I'm not selling dreams, right? And it is not like, I'm telling you something which is impractical. I'm telling you the truth, right? I'm telling you what you need to prepare. Yeah, exactly what is the target. If you don't know the target and you're like, you give me NCRTs, I want to study all the NCRTs, you are not aiming anything, right? And you are not getting nowhere. So blindly following the syllabus or blindly following the NCRTs is not the case. It is not going to help you. Yeah. Okay. So by the way, I just remember one more thing. Yeah. So Pratigya Divas, because blindly, right? And by this discussion, Pratigya Divas, I just remember. So Pratigya Divas. So 5th of June is Pratigya Divas, and you must be having a lot of questions, a lot of doubts, why you need to prepare and all. So many questions, and I want you to comment in the comment section as well if there is any doubt and you want us to take up. And we will take up in Pratigya Divas. So Pratigya Divas is one of the biggest celebration of UPSC CSE. We celebrate the hard work of everyone, not only those who get selected, but everyone. Right? Hard work of all the students, all the aspirants, all the teachers. We do celebrate that, and it's one of the biggest celebration of UPSC CSE. It is going to be there on 5th of June, and please do attend it. A lot of questions, a lot of things you'll get to know, and a lot of things will be discussed in Pratigya Divas, and that will be super helpful. Okay, coming back. So what should be the plan? So this is how you can roughly plan your 3 years. So in the very first year, again, I want you to divide your day in 2 parts. For example, Suppose your college starts at 9 a.m. and it is there till, let's say, 4 a.m. Whatever time, please mark accordingly. Here 9 a.m. to 4 a.m. is your college. Assume 4 p.m. Sorry. So assume that this is your college, 4 p.m. Then what you should do, two things. Again, you can customize as per your requirement. But my suggestion is get up early and create a slot. Let's say 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. And 1 hour is good enough to get ready and all, right? Another 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. 2 hour slot at least you should try ki you have over here. Also, if you have any transit time here and here, suppose you are going via auto or let's say bus where you are not driving yourself. Even if you're driving yourself, even you can use earphones and listen to maybe current affair discussion, daily current affair discussion or something. And also you can basically go for current affair. So this, half an hour or 40 minutes, whatever you are spending in traveling, this time will also be utilized. Now you must understand that the only inventory or the only thing you have right now is time. If you are going to waste it, it will be gone, right? And the beauty of time is it will be gone. Yes, and whether it is tough time or good time, all the type of time will be gone. So this time which looks like there you have 3 years in hand, actually will slip like sand. Yes, so it is very, very important to utilize this time very, very judiciously. Yeah, and so yeah, so transit time also up to you. If possible, you will also have lunch time. And if nothing is happening, right, and if you're not having fun, right, if you're getting bored, it is okay to utilize this time as well for some video lecture, right, and watch some class or something. And then once you are back, let's say rest for 1 hour or 2 hours or something, and by 6 p.m. to let's say 10 p.m. again 4 hours. So 4 hours plus 2 hours, at least 6 hours. And when I'm saying 6 hours, definitely there will be, you can say, some efficiency losses and all, and you'll be able to you are basically efficiently invest, let's say 5 hours. So if you are investing 5 to 6 hours for 3 years on the daily basis, you will get, you can say, you will get or you'll become mains ready. Yes, Hannah, so this is something which is important. Watch classes, at least one class on the daily basis you need to watch, and in 4 hours time, Hannah, in morning, let's say you are watching the class, and in the evening time you are practicing for it. Hannah, you are basically reading yourself the whole content. You are basically going through DPP, DMP, practicing, on your own, assimilating the whole knowledge and all, making notes, etc. So here you can do that. So one day at a time, on the daily basis, if you do it, gradually your syllabus will be over. Gradually you will have command over all the topics, all the subjects. Yes. So yeah, so this is how you can go about it on the daily basis. Daily you need to do this daily. This might be boring, yes, but the all miracle in the world lies into boring only. If it is boring, it is going to be helpful, right? And it is going to be miraculous. It will give you very, very high return in the end. So if it is boring, it's a good sign. You need to do it. Whatever happens, you need to do it. And motivation will not help you. If you just create the system, daily you are waking up at, let's say, 5:30 or something, get freshen up, and then by 6 a.m. you are on the table for 2 hours straight. You are studying, and then you are getting prepared for your college, etc., and you are going. You can customize this as your requirement. If you are going at 10 a.m. or 8 a.m., then you can extend this slot, right? Do not comment, sir, morning 8 a.m. my class starts. Then expand this one, right? And then make it like 6 to 11 or 5 to 11 or something. Try to create space for at least 4 to 6 hours. 4 to 6 hours is something I would expect you are investing into the preparation. If lower, then if let's say you are not able to invest this much on the daily basis, then at least on the weekends you should fully invest the weekends, because now you are not going to college. Then avoid parties, avoid you can say wasting into Netflix and chill. It is better to invest into UPSC preparation. So for the very, very first year, right, when you are into first year, focus on the basics. Yes, focus on the basics, focus on the NCRTs. And I'll not say you blindly follow all the NCRTs, the important NCRTs. For example, history NCRTs. History NCRTs, history new NCRT, not the new NCRT. One is old NCRT. One is new NCERT, one is new NCERT. New NCERT I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the new NCERTs, है ना, कि हाँ, which were being utilized till now. Follow that. It is okay. Right? You can also follow old NCERT. There is no harm. You can also go for old NCERT. That is also fine. Whatever you have. This will help you have command on the basics of the history and how the story has panned out, how the development has taken place. Then another important NCERT is class 11th 12th geography NCERT. So geography NCERT, 11th 12th geography. Then similarly history, new NCERT. Yes, है ना, new NCERT. Then there is NCERT Constitution at Work for Polity. And then there is macroeconomics. Yeah, macroeconomics. These are the NCERTs you need to start with. And then other NCERTs, for example, society, for example, post-independence. Again, in these NCERTs, you don't have to, maybe you don't need to create notes. Just understand it well, highlight it well, right? So that you know what exactly or how exactly this has happened. Second, there are the other NCERTs where you need not to have so much, you can say, depth. For example, let's say post-independence NCERT, society NCERT is still, and I would like to add society as well. Can I give society NCERT is also, it is better to have command. Yeah, society. So society NCERTs are also good. But other than that, like post-independence and the other NCERTs, remaining NCERTs, all the geography remaining NCERTs, and so just skim through it, just give it a reading, so that you have you can say a good grasp of the ideas, right? It is not necessary that every fact or every statement you need to remember. That is not the case over here. You need to have understanding of the subject, how this happens. Yes, and gradually, and you will get time for the you can say for the advanced knowledge and all. You will get time. Right now we are talking about basics, and for the basics, of course, these readings and all will be supportive. Then in the second year, you need to go all the standard books or something, or let's say UPSC wala books you can follow. So now the advanced discussion of history, geography, polity, economy, and then here you should study ethics. So here one of the important topic which we have is ethics. Yeah, so all the topics which you have already studied, now it will get enhanced or enriched over here, and that will be over, and plus add ethics to it, and now you are like general studies ready. Yes, so general studies in next 1 year you need to finish your general studies. If it is slightly more than 1 year also, that is fine. If you finish your NCERTs bit early and you start your general studies early, that is also fine. Yeah, it is perfectly fine. Yes, so general studies. So 1 year is good enough for general studies, as I told you in the starting of the class only. 1 year is good for general studies. Other time, the first year and the last year, we are utilizing for practice, for enhancing our preparation. This one is for basics, and this one is for pro. Now, also second year also, along with ethics, essay and answer writing are you can say two sides of the same coin. Yeah, essay and answer writing are both about writing only. You need to start practicing from the second year. Reason, it is not something you will learn in one day. It's a skill set. It will take some time to grow. You will become pro in writing. You will become good writer, excellent writer with time. Your vocabulary will grow with time. Yes, so it will take a lot of time, and that is the reason you need to start in your second year, maybe around mid of the second year, or maybe starting of the second year itself. You can gradually start to write. Take feedback from the peers or your mentors or your teachers, and work on those feedbacks. Also, as I said, a lot of students do fail, and especially this time we have seen a lot of students. One of the very you can say close student, right? She was not able to get through CSAT, but she was clearing general studies this time, which is very unfortunate. Such unfortunate event should not happen with you. Please do start with CSAT. If you are already good with CSAT, even then have a look at CSAT in the second year itself, so that you can keep on practicing whenever you have time, and gradually you can build up. There should be no pressure in the end I missed the CSAT or something, I am not able to you can say solve CSAT, my score is lower than 60 something. Those things should not be happening. So yeah, so CSAT should also be there in the second year. So second year is going to be very happening, very challenging. You need to finish your general studies, etc. If there is slight overlap with the third year, even that is okay. It's fine, right? This is ambitious, and this is an ambitious plan definitely. But this has enough space for your college, for your other you can say learning in the college. And then in the third year. Third year, as I said, is all about practicing for prelims, practicing for mains, revising again and again, looking into all the current affair, etc., making notes. So yes, so this is the pro zone where you need to basically sharpen your axe, where you need to figure out how you are going to make it, how you are going to basically hit that score of 850 plus. That is the target in the third year. Also, third year also you can go for optional. Optional subject you can start over here. By the way, optional can be started here as well, right? Now up to you. It is totally up to you. If you are comfortable enough, you know which optional you are taking up, then this is the spot where you can start the optional. If you are not clear which optional you are going to choose, then you can delay it, you can take up optional later, maybe in the second year or whenever you are comfortable, but at least in the start of the third year, without fail, right? In the starting of the third year itself, you should take optional, right? Do not delay it further. Do not delay it for look at it after prelims and all, right? That is not going to help, and please don't do that. And 3 months before the prelims examination, 3 months before the prelims examination, your complete focus should be prelims. Yeah, revise for prelims, revise for you can say practice for prelims, give as many mocks as possible, and then after prelims, and if you really follow this, you will be through you'll be getting selected into prelims examination, and then you have time to again revise only and only for mains, practice for mains, and kill mains over here. Yes, and then you have sufficient time to prepare for interview. There will be mock interviews, you'll be taking up mock interviews and all. So yes, so you will have sufficient time for interviews. You can get selected into interview. And finally, I'm assuming within 2-3 months, by March of 2029, March of not 2029, March of 2030, you can find your name into the list. Yes, so my wishes are with you. I wish you really make into it. But this is the layout, this is the blueprint which you can follow. Yes, so again, as I said, class, then self-study, and then test, right? Test is super important. Revise, keep on revising, keep on improving. Hey, this examination is more about discipline and consistency than about intelligence. Less intelligent people might get selected. Not so average intelligence can get selected, but average consistency or average discipline will not get selected. So you need to be consistent, you need to be disciplined. Now you might think, sir, I am not disciplined, I am not consistent. Then be that person. Grow into that person, right? You need to basically consciously push yourself to be consistent, push yourself to be disciplined. Nobody is disciplined from the birth, right? This is a trait which we have to develop. We'll have to find it in ourselves. We have to create that personality which is consistent, which is disciplined. So you will have to grow into it. It is not like you are today disciplined, you are today consistent. Yes, there will be failure, in the preparation, where you will not be consistent for, let's say, or you will not be studying for, let's say, 1 week or 10 days or 5 days or something. There will be patches, but that is also fine. And until and unless, you decide, I'm quitting, it's all fine. Till you decide to come back, till you decide to fight back, it's okay, whatever has happened, I will fight again, I will try to be consistent again you try to be consistent. So gradually these patches will be gone, right? These patches where you are not studying, these patches will be over gradually. So try to be consistent as soon as possible, right? And as deeply as possible. Yes, and as we have seen now, planning, execution, and feedback, this is something which will help you evolve into that person, and you will finally get selected. So I hope this will help you, and my best wishes are with you. If there is anything you want me to take up, or you want us to take up, basically, do write in the comment section, and we'll get back to you. And please decide to work very hard. If you are deciding to jump into this fire, you should be prepared enough. Till then, see you again. Bye bye. Take care. Good day.